mode of my camera. Ah. Hey guys, welcome to my second video. I just wanna share my first YouTube experience. If you haven't watched yet, I uploaded a video 4 days ago. Check that out. But so far, here are three things that I've realized and I want to share. For the first one, I do have my cheat sheets here with me. This is the second video, and so I'm positive that I'm gonna get used to talking to the camera. And I know a lot of YouTubers are also creating their scripts, and I just hope I can do that in the future. First, it's difficult to edit long videos. I really thought that it's easier because everything is there and you don't need to turn on and off the camera. But as I edit, like I really spend almost the entire day, and the content is just primarily me sculpting and then outside activities like running and stuff. There's a lot of trimming, there's a lot of cutting on the videos. I'm just using CapCut, by the way. So my action to that is I need to plan ahead so that I would know what's going to be the goal of my content. And that way, I will be able to know what are the different angles that I have to take, what specific process or what specific step do I need to shoot. And I think that's going to be easier. It's going to save time for me, not only for making the video, but also for editing. Second is the mode of my camera. This is one of the hardest part of me editing the video last week. I'm used to doing the portrait mode. If you haven't watched, I do have several shorts and I'm uploading some of the videos through my Facebook and my Instagram. Majority, or actually most of those videos, I've taken using a portrait mode. Then when I was editing my video, I need a landscape mode. So in CapCut, you do have an option to change the aspect ratio, but you have to crop some parts of the video, and that's something that I'm not comfortable with. Because every time I take the video, I want to make sure that everything is within the lens. But yeah, so I really had a hard time editing that. Now that I'm taking the video, I'm using the landscape mode. I've learned my lessons, and so I'm hoping that when I edit this video, it's not gonna be hard for me. The third, be ready to dedicate more time. Know that I've just started YouTube, and I'm not used to talking to the camera, taking videos of what I'm doing, looking for different angles, just to make sure that everything is within the lens and all that. For that entire week last week, it really took me time, hence affecting my deadline. I don't have any delayed orders yet, hopefully. There's none. But I was able to finish projects close to the deadline, and, being a person who's conscious with time, you can't imagine the level of anxiety with that, right? And so I learned my lessons. I'm going to take snippets only and see how will that go. And I think it's easier if I'm gonna talk more, because from the last video that I posted, just really a voiceover, and it feels like it takes up too much time editing the video, and then you do the voiceover and you have to repeat yourself several times because you need to adjust the timing, and at the same time you have to prepare your script and all that. And so I think it's easier for me to just, simply talk, just like what I'm doing right now. This type of video, what I will just be editing are just my rambling, my fillers and all that. Let's see. That's something that I'm gonna share by next week. So those are the three realizations so far. At the same time, I also acknowledge that this is just the beginning, and I know that everyone always starts somewhere, at the same time sharing my artworks, which will transition me to my whys. Why YouTube. I promised myself this year 2025 that majority of my actions or majority of what I'm gonna do is more of outside my comfort zone. And we know that if we are just within our comfort zone, we're not gonna grow. Hence, this YouTube video. I've shared earlier that I'm not comfortable talking to the camera and I'm not comfortable, making scripts. I know again, this is just the first time. I also wanna explore filming outside. Second reason is for me to document my life and share my journey. I've been journaling since I was 10 years old. Although back then I don't have any iPad or any tablets that I can use for journaling, so I do have lots of notebooks. Let me know if you want to take a look, but of course I'm not going to share the content. So I stopped physical notebooks as part of my journaling last year because I bought an iPad, and so that's where I transitioned to digital journaling. Since I'm entering the digital world, why not try documenting my journey, my art journey, and some of my fitness journey here in YouTube. Every time I do uploads, it will just remain here and I can always go back and see my progress. Next is why to inspire other creative people to create and explore entrepreneurship. I only started Polymer Clay 2013, but I'm already into painting and other crafty stuff prior to that. I fell in love with polymer clay, hence it became part of the business. Although I'm on and off, I did not focus too much because I still have a corporate job back then. I took the risk of leaving my 9 to 5 last year, and that's why I want to focus on my business this year. I want to start and share the journey with you guys, and let's see what's going to be the progress. Let me know if you do have some questions about that. I can't remember who was the writer of this, but as I was scrolling in Instagram, he said people have so much patience in working for their 9 to 5 or for their corporate jobs, but they don't have enough patience to work for themselves. So that hit me hard. That's gonna be the goal for this year, apart from going outside of my comfort zone. Actually, leaving my corporate job is already outside of my comfort zone because I've been working for like 21 years. Of course, last is monetization. So I made this as the last why for myself. I know this will be the goal sooner or later. Nothing beats having personal growth and at the same time someone appreciating your art, and so I've seen a lot of YouTubers who was able to get monetized for like 10 weeks. Well, I'm so happy for them. Same time, I'm making them as an inspiration. So in my head it's just like, if they can do it, so can I. I've seen a lot of clay artists like Uncomfico, Sugar Cafe Charms, Your Beasties. They are my inspiration as far as taking videos, how creative they are when it comes to their artworks. So yeah, that's that. Those are my experiences on my first YouTube video, and at the same time my whys. So I hope you guys are able to learn something from this video, and talk to you soon. Bye.